If you have ever felt like you were coming off as too needy in a relationship, you are not alone. You may have experienced that sinking feeling when you are anxiously waiting for a text back or constantly wondering if your partner still cares. Let me tell you right now, this behavior is more common than you think, and it can happen to anyone. But here is the key: you can stop being needy. And today, we are going to uncover the secrets to building a relationship where you feel secure, confident, and completely in control of your emotions. Stick around, because you lines want to hear the one surprising tip I lines share later that could change everything. Before we get into this, take a moment to think about the last time you felt insecure in your relationship. What triggered it? Was it your partner being distant? Or maybe it was just your own fear of being left behind. That is where we start understanding that neediness often stems from fear. Fear of losing someone, fear of not being enough, or even fear of rejection. But here is the truth: when you focus too much on these fears, they grow. And what happens next? You unconsciously start looking for reassurance, texting too much, wanting constant validation, or even sacrificing your own needs just to keep your partner happy. Now, here is a tough pill to swallow. Being needy actually pushes people away. I know, it is hard to hear, but the more you chase after reassurance, the more distant your partner may become. It is not because they do not care. It is because they start feeling suffocated. So how do we fix this? The first step is to become more self-aware. The next time you feel the urge to send another text or check up on your partner, stop for a second. Ask yourself, why am I doing this? Am I acting from a place of fear or insecurity? The more you ask yourself these questions, the more you train your brain to notice when you are falling into those needy patterns. And here is the magic: when you are aware, you can change. A lot of people think that becoming less needy means becoming cold or distant. But that is not the case at all. You don't need to play mind games or be emotionally unavailable. The real goal is to create emotional independence. When you rely on your partner for every ounce of happiness, it puts too much pressure on the relationship. Instead, shift your focus. Start pursuing your own passions, your own hobbies, and your own social life outside the relationship. When you have your own fulfilling life, your relationship becomes the cherry on top, not the whole dessert. Your partner will notice this change, and believe me, they will appreciate it. And here is something super interesting. Studies have shown that people who are more independent and have their own sense of purpose tend to be more attractive in relationships. Why? Because they are confident, self-assured, and they are not relying on someone else to make them feel good about themselves. Think about it: when you are happy on your own, you bring positive energy into the relationship. Your partner will naturally want to be around you more, not less. Let us pause for a second. If this is resonating with you, make sure to hit the like button. It really helps the channel grow, and I would love for you to be part of this journey as we dive deeper into topics like this. Now, here is a powerful mindset shift. Instead of focusing on getting love, start focusing on giving love. When you are needy, you are often focused on what you are not getting: attention, validation, or affection. But what if you flip that? What if instead of focusing on what is lacking, you started thinking about how you can contribute to the relationship? How can you support your partner in their goals? How can you bring more positivity into the relationship? This shift from taking to giving creates a healthy balance and can actually make your partner more responsive to you. Here is another important piece: stop comparing your relationship to others. It is easy to look at other couples on social media or even your friends' relationships and think, why are they so happy? Or why does my partner not do that for me? But remember, every relationship is different, and what you see on the surface is not always the full story. The comparison game fuels insecurity and neediness, so it is time to quit it. Focus on your unique relationship and what makes it special. At this point, you might be thinking, okay, I get it, but how do I maintain this mindset long term? The key is consistency. Small daily actions lead to big changes. If you feel that neediness creeping in, Practice taking a step back. Reconnect with yourself. Go for a walk, read a book, or spend time with friends. Do something that makes you feel grounded outside of the relationship. Now, I promised I would share a surprising tip to help you feel more secure in your relationship. And here it is. Embrace the power of silence. Sometimes, instead of reacting immediately when you feel insecure, take a pause. Give yourself time to reflect before responding. Often, we act out of impulse, saying or doing things that come from fear. But when you pause, you give yourself the chance to respond from a place of confidence. This not only makes you feel more in control, but also shows your partner that you are confident enough to take your time. This is incredibly attractive. Before we wrap up, I want to say this: relationships are about growth, not perfection. No one is perfect, and that includes you and your partner. Learning how to stop being needy is not something that happens overnight, but every small step you take makes a huge difference in the long run. And if you are still with me, I would love to hear from you in the comments. What is one thing you have noticed about your own behavior that you would like to change in your relationship? Let us create a conversation where we can learn from each other and grow together. Also, if you have not subscribed yet, now is a great time to do that. By subscribing, you will not miss any future content on improving relationships, building confidence, and becoming the best version of yourself. Hit that subscribe button and join this amazing community. And do not forget to turn on the notification bell so you are the first to know when the next video drops. Remember, you have the power to transform your relationship and yourself. Keep practicing, stay consistent, and I promise you, the results will be worth it.